This is a little more fun. We'll talk about my high school reunion. If I can find that. Is that what it is? Nice. Yeah, I'm from the 80s. I'm from Long Island. And I went to my 20th high school reunion not so long ago. Basically, I want to see who got fat. And, well, I'll let you know what happened. It's called Looking for Train Wrecks at my class reunion. The friend requests have been tumbling in for weeks on my Facebook page, reaching critical mass this weekend with a final crush of long-lost faces. I'm also getting snapfish alerts and text messages, and my image is likely being tagged somewhere even at this moment. The precipitating event was my high school reunion, from which, as of this afternoon, I am still recovering. The event took place on Saturday night up on Long Island, where more than 150 members of the Garden City High School class of 1988 gathered to see just how old everybody else had gotten. There's more to it than that, of course. My high school was sort of insular. We didn't often socialize with students from other schools, and because we lived in a place and time where neighborhoods had more consistency, we knew each other fairly well. I knew all the names of the 350 students in my graduating class. At least I did when I was a high school student. The night of the reunion, huddled around the kitchen table at my friend Espo's house, paging through our yearbook, there were dozens of people that I had forgotten. Our small pre-reunion crew included guys I have known since kindergarten, some of whom I hadn't laid eyes on in at least 10 years. We were in the same classes, took the same field trips, played on the same soccer teams, and ate lunch at each other's houses back when we used to take a school bus home for lunch every day. So there we were, flipping through the pages, playing a game we had invented called Dark Horse. Without getting into too many details, it involved a bit of handicapping as to who had best weathered the last 20 years, with special attention paid to the women of our class. And it turned out to be an exercise in futility, because virtually every member of the class of '88 who attended the reception looked fantastic, and many of them looked exactly as they did the year Appetite for Destruction came out. She got smile and I love it. Just about half of us made it to this reunion, and we schmoozed while music from our teenage years played over the speakers. We sampled liberally from the open bar and ignored the buffet that sat in the corner like a forgotten wallflower. A large screen flashed snapshots from the days when we were young. Cat's eye sunglasses, acid-washed jeans, big hair, and all. Homecoming, Spirit Day and the Spring Fling, the hundreds of house parties and gatherings where we cemented our bonds and drank ourselves silly on Meisterbrow and Rheingold, and the short-lived phenomenon that was the Calvin Cooler. It all seems so harmless back then, but the bottle has affected more than a few of my classmates and their families. But this space today is for happier feelings, so let me tell you who I saw. The kid from across the street who became my partner in crime for much of the 70s and 80s. The guy I got busted with in the high school parking lot, smoking weed. The guy I went through school with from kindergarten all the way through college. The owner of the very first pair of breasts I ever touched. I saw all the guys I still keep in touch with, but whom I don't get to see enough, and dozens of others who shared my youth. A youth that was not technically wasted, but was certainly taken lightly. We drank, and we circulated, and we told our stories. We laughed at our teenage selves, even as we felt for a few hours like we were still in high school. and we marked a milestone as a group. 20 years gone, and we're still at it. And as for the game called Dark Horse, I'm afraid the jury is still out. There are a lot of photos to comb through, some Facebook footage to be vetted, and some memories to be plumbed before we can assign a winner.